Welcome, humans. Today it is April 22nd, 2021. We are at the Montreal Anti-Curfew protest. This is anti-curfew, but pro-sanitary measures. We're here to have some nuanced discussion with people, create some civil conversation and have some fun. So my name is Michael. What's your name?
Tommy Joe.
Nice to meet you, Tommy Joe. Is that a real name or is that a fake?
No, it's a real name.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrespect.
No worries.
So, what brings you to the protest today?
I mean, it's a duty, I think. What brings me here is actually my art project, but long story short story, I'm here to change the world one step at a time.
Okay.
And also because so when there's a manifestation, it means that a group of people is trying to manifest something. What are they manifesting? What are they trying to do? Manifest in this city of Montreal, and I want to be aware of what the people of my own neighborhood thinks. How do they what are they believe? I mean, I even went to those anti-mask manifestations just to see what are they saying there.
Maybe you can learn something,
Exactly.
Did you?
Exactly. So I learned that the people who were talking, so for example, when I went to the manifestation against feminicide, there was some people who were really working in the area, but in the manifestation against the mask, nobody really knew what they were talking about.
Oh yeah.
There was no there were no professional.
Okay.
On the.
It was just we hate masks. It wasn't
exactly.
These statistics say masks aren't that good. Okay. It was.
Yeah, but even though we hate mask is valid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's valid and so they're trying to manifest that they are not enjoying this, and this is totally fine for me and totally right. I understand the fact that we don't have to wear a mask.
Yep.
Then I understand also that they may think that there's a conspiracy with the government. Not that I think that. It's just when the government is not has no transparency. Dude, so what they are fighting for, it's against I think it would be against the government has no transparency with the people.
Okay.
It's just keeping all the information with him, all the scientific proof and information, and saying, okay, so daddy decided that this is what we're gonna do because only I can transcript the word of God.
Okay. Yeah.
So
it's they've got a lot of authority at the moment. You're saying.
They do.
Okay.
They do, and also they not just authority. They do the authority, but they don't explain or justify the authority. So they just it's not democratic. It's just they.
Yeah, it's more tyrannical.
They push it on people. It's I don't know, consentment. When you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ask, talk about the people, and with internet nowadays, there's no excuses. You can DM me. DM me, motherfucker.
Instagram. What's his
DM
handle?
Fucking me, man. Tommy Joe.
Tommy Joe on Insta.
Yeah, Tommy Joe on Instagram. Bro, I'll answer. No worry, I got time for democracy.
Yeah.
I got time for the government. Yeah, I'll give you my time. DM me, man.
I don't have any more questions.
That's it.
Yeah, anything you want to say on the video?
That things are going to change, and we might think that oh shit, it's gonna take 50 years or whatever, but no, we saw with the COVID and quarantine that we could switch in a moment our system and just modify our way of life. A month ago we were outside at 9, and now we're outside at we gotta be inside at 8. So we might think that capitalism is gonna win over everything. Maybe in 100 years, and only our kids are gonna live the peaceful people away. But no, we can change it now, today. This is the moment. There's only now, no tomorrow, only now. So yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So my name is Michael. What's your name?
Michael. Julien.
Julien, nice to meet you. Today we're here to ask people some questions. So I'll start off with, well, what brings you to the protest today?
The curfews.
Yeah.
I almost did the sign saying vaccines good, masks good, distancing good, family bubble good, curfew bad.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds pretty clear. I understand you don't like the curfew. What do you not like about it?
Well, at a very personal level, I have a sleep disorder that makes it that I'm awake mostly in the very late day and night.
Yeah.
So that makes it complicated, and I am fortunate enough to work from home, but I still have to kind of do a little bit of work, then make sure I go to the grocery or whatever, and just scientifically speaking, it's not going out of your home that is the key. It's not socializing. So I don't like that kind of sliding meaning.
Yeah.
And the fact that I find the government is really blaming the population for the issue, but when you look at the actual numbers of outbursts and things like that, it is in work environments and school. So
Yeah. How's your day? How you doing?
all right. A great day for me. I've worked a little bit, and now I came out to see how it was, but I saw that last Sunday, I think it was the same organizers, and that, I don't want to insult anyone, but the crazy conspiracy theories or people who are just anti-mask or whatever, freedom, and it's a bit over the top and not really my point. But what I saw Sunday was really like in line with, let's just look at the facts scientifically and try to be as oh my God, the glasses get...
And what happened last Sunday? I'm not really aware.
It was a protest like that, but around Avenue du Parc.
Okay.
And something like that. But it was the same kind of thing, a few nurses, doctors, and really speaking against the curfew, saying, again, I'm very lucky. I live by myself, so no one gets on my nerves or anything like that, but I could not imagine being stuck and not being able to even just go out for a walk. And
I agree.
Do you think these protests work?
Well, honestly, throughout this whole pandemic, I have become convinced that I have to be more of an activist that I have been in my adult life. Some things that I thought would kind of work, I think that they probably won't now. So it's a first step in that direction.
Nice.
At least say it, at least say something kind of more publicly than just when I talk to my friends and things like that. Not sure that this necessarily changes anything, but just staying completely silent and just being angry in your corner,
that's unhealthy.
It's not better for sure. So it's a first step, and let's see what other steps may follow.
That's right. I don't know if there's gonna be a change from this, but I think there could be a change from this, and if there could be, might as well try it.
That's it. At least not just be silent and or with the internet, it's kind of easy to feel like you do something.
Yeah, but but not really. You make a post on Facebook, doesn't really make a change.
That's it. I'm sure I will be a little bit less angry, let's say, tonight when I go to bed, and I will feel better about having done that than not having done that.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
That's a first step.
Nice. Cool.
So, what brings you to the protest today?
Well, like my sign says, I think the curfew is harmful and ineffective, and it's unfairly impacts people who are racialized because they're more targeted by the police. Women who are living with abusive partners. You saw there have been many more deaths this year than before, and probably is because of the curfew. And also the curfew doesn't really have any effect on the spread of the virus, and even though Legault keeps saying that it's working, doesn't mean that it's actually working. and he's basically targeting citizens when the spread is in workplaces and in schools, and they're not doing anything about that. So
Yeah. Okay. If you can ask Legault one question, what would you ask him?
why can't you target measures towards where there are actually outbreaks instead of making it seem like there are many people who are having parties who are, driving the spread when it's not true.
Do you think these protests are helping?
I think that is calling attention to the issues for sure, because before they started having these protests, no one hardly was talking about how the curfew is harmful to people. Basically, it was just Legault's line that the curfew is working, and people were like, there is a curfew, but like on the news, I didn't see anything about people talking about how the curfew is having negative impacts on people.
Yeah.
So I think, it is calling attention to these issues for sure. I don't know if anything is going to change because the government doesn't seem interested in having any kind of debate or anything like that. But
To a little bit of a lighter note, how do you make the best of the situation? Like, how are you staying happy if you are?
I'm not really staying happy, but I mean, I'm trying to work on some writing, that I've been doing. Spend some time with my cat, go for walks before the curfew starts because I can't afford a $1,500 ticket. So yeah, I do what I can, What else can you do?
Boomer. All right, you want to get started?
Yeah.
So, my name is Michael. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Matt.
All right, so, we're here today at the Montreal protest. I have one question for you to start off.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Obviously, I'm against the curfew. I think it's really restricting. To be honest, I'm not sure it's the best of measure to, not stop, but have an effect on the spread of COVID-19.
Yeah.
And I just think that whole measure is, it's putting us in a weird place where we are in between 5 in the morning and 8. We're confined in a new way, which is to just work and go to school, and there's not much more to do. And I'm all about sanitary measures and making sure everyone is safe and gets a chance to be safe and all. But I really think that measure is it's repression, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah, all good. So what I've heard from you is basically the curfew does not seem like a very effective strategy to bring down the COVID cases, and it seems to have like an abuse. Well, not abuse, but it's giving that it's a strong. It's got a lot of power, over us. Just that regulation, and that's might be inappropriate.
Yeah, I think you're right. It removes right from mostly marginalized people, poorer people that don't have as much option as to entertainment, social events. Myself. The only safe way to have a social life was to go in park and see my friends in a socially distanced manner, and now it's harder and harder to do that because everyone started working again a few months back, and I mean, we would gather like, I mean, later in the evening and stuff. So,
Right.
So that yeah, for me, and I think for I'm not talking for everyone at the demo, right? But I think it's part of the problem. It's that now we're really put in a place where the only socially acceptable activity we have left is going to work, going to class through Zoom and stuff like that. So
It's all the only socially acceptable things are seeing people at work and seeing people over a screen, which is not how we evolved to interact with people.
No.